Hi there, and let's play another game. This time is Divinity Dragon Commander from 2013, a game that wanted to channel Warhamer Shadow of the Hornet and Blood Omen, but failed in the gameplay department. If you play it as Risk, then it is a passable, but just go into battle and you're just overwhelmed with the feeling of what is this shit, another generic RTS? Interactions are nicely made with characters that have an ego, that you like to see and hear more, but then you go to the map world and it's me. God, I miss good story-driven RTSes that we had. No, this kind soap operas with faggot dragons. Not kidding about this. You have 3 generals that are openly gay and want same-sex marriage. 0.0 to fuck? Simple put, the story in this game is awful, and the main strong thing they put into this game was interactions with other crew members, like it would be an adventure. But it should be a RTS. Overall, it's a weak RTS with too much talking than fighting and a storyline that is easily forgotten. Too bad. They had a great idea but failed in the execution.
Thousands of years ago, Sigurd I built incredible engines of war, and with them forged an empire. The emperor married and sired many children. He even had a love child with mysterious Aurora, an ancient dragon in a woman's guise. Once united, peace was declared in Rivellon, and bloodshed soon forgotten. But Sigurd's realm of peace was shattered when his own sons and daughters rose against him. War returned with a vengeance, and annihilation reached new heights. Desperate to safeguard Sigurd's legacy, the wizard Maxos sought the help of the one child that never betrayed his father, Sigurd and Aurora's son, the half-dragon prince. He would be the one to save the empire from ruin, and to aid him in his quest, Maxos delivered unto him the imperial command ship known as the Raven. This is the story of Maxos and the Dragon. This is the story of the Dragon Commander. Welcome, noble dragon, to the Raven, this wonder of engineering, this miracle wrought in magic that has a living demon for a heart. Between the knowledge I shall pry from this infernal creature's cryptic mind, and the avalanche of tomes, manuscripts and blueprints aboard awaiting study, we will catch up with our enemies in no time, and claim back the lands they have taken by force. Our task is monumental, but we will not have... I have furthermore enlisted the service of... Talk to these men. Good luck, Dragon.
Let me tell your right of the bat bastard that I hold you in very little regard. Your father may have been a great king once, but this last decade, a crowned pig would have played the part better. He became a vainglorious fool, a sloth, and a coward. No wonder then that his own children could amass armies unperceived and strike at the heart of a kingdom in a matter of days. He tried to run, but he failed, and they slew him where he stood. Now the realm has been shattered, and vultures are picking what they can from his corpse by means of new and terrifying war machines. I'd say all is lost, but Maxos insists you are to be the one. Still, you are a dragon, I'll give you that, and of ancient blood. Prove to me you have the rocks to do undaunted battle, and perhaps my respect may still be yours. Aye, and you have titles as well, but none of them king, as yet. I'll address you with the right regard the day you prove worthy of it. Henry of the House of Lancefort. More Edmund, he's called. A lizard of the House of Carcarus. In truth, I'd rather sleep with Syphilis incarnate than have him aboard. But there's no denying his talent. I believe he's in the bar. Probably...
And there we have it, I suppose. The dragon son of a monarch deposed. Rightful heir to the throne, even if he was born out of wedlock. No doubt that boar of a Henry has already introduced me in his ever-elegant way. So here I am, Lord Edmund Augustus III, Duke of Hawknest Hall. I'd add, at your service, but I don't think we're quite there yet. To be perfectly honest, I'd normally entertain the idea of lending my expertise to your cause as curtly as I'd consider attending a dwarven opera. But not unlike my fellow general, it is Maxos's backing of this enterprise that has me intrigued. You have doubt's benefit, Dragon. Let's see how far it takes you. When one dwells among the highest echelons of power, where ambition runs thicker than blood, distrust is your best friend, as is its brother, caution. In your case, though, the waters of misgiving run somewhat deeper. They call your kind dragon knights to lend an air of nobility to a lowly mixed breed. Not many make the distinction even, but the crucial difference is impurity. Human ancestry taints your being, for humanity and weakness are two sides of the same tuppence I drop in beggars' hats. A bastard twice are you, my lord. Bastard born and bastard bred. Only that it was bound to happen, for when an emperor weakens, his empire weakens with him. Now a litter of dogs is fighting for the throne, so maybe their dragon half-brother can walk away with it.
Greetings, sire, sprung from kings. I am Grumio, son of Gromio, an imp of good and honest standing. Your technician, shall I be, if it pleases you? I hope you'll like my jetpack. It is my gift to you, to keep without recompense, for gladly shall I remain aboard this wondrous ship, to tinker and toy, hammer and hew. She is special, this vessel, filled with wonders undiscovered. The wizard, he feels it too. The taste, the tingle of mystery. Oh, to unlock its secrets. Well, my lord, when your good father and Maxos first started to conquer the world with their fancy machines, we Emps were mesmerized. None of us cared if we were being drafted into a strange warlord's empire, for if those were the weapons he wielded, we were all ready to welcome him with open arms. But steam-driven giants on land, on sea, even in air. Oh, the ecstasy! Such wonders, such ingenuity, and jeepers, what cannons! Ever since then, some 30 years hence, us imps have dedicated our existence. Now, before those blessed days arrived, people regarded us as eccentric gnomes taken to experimenting with flame, gas, and liquid, like so many charlatan alchemists. But, those days, the truth be told, though, we'll forge like not even a dwarf can.
Never hesitate to seek my counsel, Dragon Knight. We too shall unite dragons daring with my privilege. My studies have been highly interesting. That is quite since the dawn of time. Peace. We knew it was my privilege. My studies have been highly interesting of late, and have long have I... You ceased a year their secret liaison. I promise I will tell you in due time. For now, I must... No one in Rivellon. They are wrong. But in a few words, Victor... Though I said, yes, she was... one leg at a time. The Emperor shows us the way. We'll crush them one leg at a time. It'll be built in a jiffy.
Like the wind.
Construction in progress. Construction underway, Commander. Construction in progress. Battle Forge completed.
On the trail.
The enemy can build troopers now. Anti-ground turret completed. Battle Forge completed. We had better be on the lookout for enemy grenadiers, Commander. Death before failure. We'll crush them one leg at a time.
There better be a tavern!
There is no reason to doubt your insight, sir. We'll crush them one leg at a time.
No mountain can stop us!
Let's float.
Without a trace.
I'll be the last thing they see. Construction underway, Commander. Construction underway, Commander. Death before failure.
No mountain can stop us!
Anti-ground turret completed. Anti-ground turret completed.
On the trail.
Away with them.
Bring me the spoils of war!
Like the wind.
Anti-ground turret completed. Anti-ground turret completed. Construction underway, Commander.
Time to get drunk and fight!
Losing ground, sire. There is no reason to doubt your insight, sir. Is that a tree? Well, not anymore. Anti-ground turret completed. great dragon, glorious warlord. Once more you return from the battlefield red with the blood of slain adversaries. And let me tell you, these 4 military masterminds are now on board. More than enough to start a campaign of conquest on a truly grand scale. Heavens no. Yes, you heard me correctly. Emperor. It is inevitable. You yourself...
My Lord Dragon, allow me to present your team of generals. Edmund you already know, but I now have the pleasure of introducing you to Her Highness Lady Catherine, Queen of Westbridge, and Scarlet, not noble of birth. We 4 have pledged we will stand by you in your conquest as a rightful heir to Revlon's throne. Bastard no longer. All hail!
Hail! Hail!
Yes, well, hail.
How's it hanging, Commander? I'm Scarlet, and you're a dragon, they tell me. Always wanted to ride one of those, though I bet you're a little harder to handle than a horse. Oh, treat me mean, I'll scratch your eyes out. Treat me well, and I'll purr like a kitten. Your choice, Commander.
I would say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Commander. But as it stands, I must approach you with a bit of reserve. True, to know we have a Dragon Knight for a leader is a great relief. For such a grand creature inspires bravado in the many heart. But then again, you are the offspring, the male offspring to boot, of a sorry line prone to decadence and corruption. The very line, in fact, that is responsible for the downfall of the Empire in the first place. Because they call us females the fairer sex. But in truth, we are also more cunning, resilient, refined, and downright intelligent. Give an empire a queen, I say, and it will be ruled. Give it a king, and it will become an afterthought. For like any man, he is content when both his belly and his bed are filled with a prize piece of tender flesh. Men are simple creatures, Commander, and should therefore be in charge of simple things only.
It's wondrous, my lord. Wondrous. The Raven, she speaks to me in my dreams. She tells me fantastic things, newfangled, and indeed she does, my lord. It softens inside my head, but only when I'm in the land of eyes shut and mind at rest. There, she guides me to glory. Shows me things not even wizards could dream of. Yes, 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 but don't remind me. My heart bleeds just thinking about it. Oh, but I must be like a chef, don't I? It's a thankless thing I do, but I must remind myself we'll fall.
Construction underway, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander.
What's your order? Won't that use too much fuel? Off we go!
In a straight line now. A drunk man's orders are a sober man's thoughts.
The Emperor shows us the way. No one defies the will of the Emperor. Losing ground, sire. Construction in progress.
Bring me the spoils of war.
Watch out. Enemy troopers can self-destruct now. Battle Forge completed. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
Somebody get the oil.
Won't that use too much fuel? Off we go!
Well, here, fresh from the barracks.
Yeah, I love traveling.
Bring me the spoils of war.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. We need more recruits, Commander.
Tell my daughter I died drunk.
Warlock ready. Your unit will soon be ready. We're out of recruits, Commander. It'll be built in a jiffy. We need more recruits, Commander. Warlock is under attack. Anti-ground turret completed. Magic will prevail. Construction underway, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
Grenadiers are filled up with ale.
Trooper ready to march.
They'll be squished like grapes, sire. No mountain can stop us.
We're under attack, but we will hold our ground.
All for ale.
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
In a straight line now. There'd better be a tavern. No mountain can stop us.
Warlock here. Your unit will soon be ready. Unit is being manufactured, Commander.
A drunk man's orders are a sober man's thoughts.
Ready to follow you, even into death. Construction underway, Commander.
No mountain can stop us.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your instructions, Commander. Constructed to fight. Anti-ground turret completed. We'll crush them one leg at a time. Reinforcements requested.
Sending them to another dimension. Target acquired. Magic will prevail. Away with them. Proceeding to location.
Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. I've heard reports about the imminent arrival of enemy warlocks. Not enough recruits to morph, Commander.
No man can stop us!
The Emperor shows us the way.
A drungman's orders and a sober man's thoughts. No man can stop us!
We'll crush them one leg at a time. Construction in progress.
Bring me the spoils of war!
Not enough recruits to turn into a dragon, Commander.
Well, here, fresh from the barracks.
So the enemy's in machines now. That's not good.
No man can stop us!
That's impossible, Commander. 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 Ah, Commander. No doubt you've had an eventful and successful day so far. You may think you're Now, we may... This may...
Aha! Let me cut right. You see, as much we lot.
May the Seven be praised now that we have found our champion and our emperor. May the fire of the dragon obliterate every heretic in its way. May the light of the gods illuminate the highest. We are the chosen of the Seven, You think you are alive now, Commander, but you are not. Do well by the god. Honored to meet you, Commander. Welcome. Other defend next.
By Grumio's gadget. Ha! The up on a more.
By the powers, we are not the reason.
Fire and steel to be my...
sorry excuse for a general, Henry is. Drunk as a dwarf again, going on and on about his lost arm. The more liquor disappears down his throat.
Commander, it is imperative that we should win the war. For our enemies are Bravo, Commander. Nothing like fresh blood to reinvigorate the military.
You are too harsh a man, Commander! Think about the consequences of conscription. There will be cases of conscientious objection, desertion, thereby execution. So much...
Bravo, Commander.
Good.
Were that I were the monarch and you the general, I'd kill for one of your powers where, if you wish. Anyone... General Henry, if you wish. He's in a... I have many friends, if you wish. She could stand to be a bit more...
Well, 'twas just... Not that any of it mattered. The king's head was shown decorating a stake, like star crowns. You have the...
A toast to triumph, Commander, and another.
Imps, Commander. Are they not truly the lowliest of all the races? Were it not for the hint of demon...
It would seem Edmund has come back from his inspection duties among the imp armies already. I had expected tales of mayhem to precede his reappearance. In fact, I bet Henry the lizards and imps would be at war as soon as he set foot among them. But no. All the better.
Commander, I am pleading here today on behalf of a dwarven miner who was cruelly left to his fate by his own kindred. An incident in the mines cost him his leg. and he is too poor to pay for a proper prosthetic one. Henry, your own general, could afford impish machinery, but the dwarves, who easily could as well, will not provide for their stricken fellow. Well, I say they should. Indeed, the state should. We can. So why not do so? The people deserve a kind
So then you do forgive, and you do what is the prerogative of the Seven. Remember pride and fall, Commander. It's a long way down from the Raven.
But this will cost us millions! Once word gets out, every lazy bones in...
This decision will endear you in the hearts of many, and shame the dwarves for the neglect of their own brother.
You mean to say our scientists will have to pay for each and every limb, ear or eye they lose doing their research? But they'll learn to be careful. Perish the thought.
Commander, no doubt you rejoice at my swift return from the land of imps, that borough of blight, that cyst in civilization. Do forgive me if I appear exceptionally smug today, but I was very flattered, you see, to witness how my reputation precedes me even into the very crevices of the world. The imps had heard of my approach and my modicum of resentment for their rituals. I was therefore pleasantly surprised to be greeted with a cordial handshake no more. Yes, he was rather an agreeable chap, as a matter of fact. The High Priest, I mean. After the military inspection, we played chess and talked philosophy the night through. It goes without saying I won every game and lacerated his logic like an eagle its prey. But he was not as devoid of all intellect as I had expected his entire species to be. A comforting thought, somehow, knowing you trust them to strap explosive engines to your back. One of the many things one misses in the company.
Frightfully boring folk that...
To be in the thick of... Don't really know, Commander. About whom, Commander? Shifty son of a bitch, isn't he? Acting all high... About whom, Commander? Bit stuck up, ain't she? That's what...
When Catherine is out of sorts, there seems to be...
Typical of Catherine.
Listen here, Commander, for I have a matter of great import that I should like to bring to your attention. In the realm I ruled, that rule was absolute, as was that of my vassals. On this ship, however, I find myself trapped amid so many cocks of the walk, the one more swollen with self-importance than the next, only to discover these pompous windbags actually earn more wages than Scarlet, Prospera, or I do. If anyone, it is we of the superior sex who should sooner receive more silver and gold than those of the savage variety. You'll set right this iniquity, Commander, and you'll do it now. You'd have me beg, would you? Perhaps you're one of those, petty and puny, in need of power to perform. Forget it, Commander. I won't give you this satisfaction. Run a chauvinist ship if you must, but I'll not debase myself for the likes of you. Now leave me be.
Yikes, what a vixen! Can't dear old Cathy be happy with the wages she gets? Not like she has to cook or clean.
Be built in a jiffy. We're out of recruits, Commander.
On the trail!
Let's float. Construction in progress. We need more recruits, Commander. Firing up.
They won't even see me coming.
Enemy troopers can now capture our buildings.
I'm the one being hunted here!
Target acquired.
Like the wind!
be built in a jiffy. Enemy hunters won't stumble in our pitfalls, Commander. They can easily unmask cloaked units now. Enemy hunters can engage air targets now.
Get us out of here, Commander!
Let's float. Your unit will soon be ready. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
On the trail!
Magic will prevail. Away with them. Absolutely. I'm going field duty, eh? We're out of recruits, Commander. That's impossible, Commander. Everybody lies, even dying people. Trooper ready to march. Instructed to fight. Construction underway, Commander. War factory completed. Enemy grenadiers have been equipped with enhanced explosives. Reinforcements requested! Be their destiny. We'll crush them one leg at a time.
They'll be hit by the man with the hammer soon.
unit will soon be ready. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. It'll be built in a jiffy. We're out of recruits, Commander.
Hunters off the leash.
In a straight line now.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Shipyard completed.
There better be a tavern.
I got license to kill.
Construction underway, Commander. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. We need more recruits, Commander.
All oiled up and ready to go.
Battle Forge completed.
Sound the trumpets, hunters here.
Enemy warlocks can turn our troops into beetles.
Get us out of here, Commander!
Sending them to another dimension.
Time to get drunk and fight.
All right.
No magic can stop us.
Away with them.
If it rains, we can kill it. I hunt for your glory.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Not enough recruits to morph, Commander. Magic will prevail. A good glass of brandy won't fix.
Quick and painless. Like the wind. I hunt for your glory. I hunt for your glory.
More kills, more beers.
Show me my prey.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
Bring me the spoils of war.
Sending them to another dimension.
There'll be trophies on your wall.
Don't be pussy.
They'll be hit by the man with armor soon.
out momentarily, Commander. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
Warlock ready.
Your unit will soon be ready. Your unit will soon be ready.
Walking beer keg, reporting for duty.
Warlock here. Your unit will soon be ready.